My name is Hinchy, and over the past 5 years, I've been doing something incredibly crazy. I've been building a brand new trading card game for people to enjoy. The game is heavily inspired by ancient China with different flares of flavor. A game where every move matters and every card tells a story. The game? Dynasty TCG. This is the story of how it gets made. Every decision, every design, every failure. This isn't $1 million studio making a game. This is me and a relentless drive that refuses to die. Welcome to Concept to Card Dynasty TCG.
So we're gonna be doing a lot of it's another planning week because we have events going on, or we will have events going on, but I don't know what those events are fully gonna be yet until I plan the events. Obviously you guys are gonna come with me whilst I do that, and before I even do planning I need to get something very important done. The thing with planning is that we need to always plan in between the plan, if that makes sense. So as you guys would have seen a few episodes ago, I'm doing a plan on what I want to do with everything, and then obviously I execute that plan, but then within that time there's another plan that I need to actually start getting done. So it's very much difficult because you're working in between the work, because you have to adapt to all the different challenges to it. And the big one that we haven't done in a while is a few in-person events. It's 2 weeks since coming back. Actually, I mean, we did do an event with Linda, but that's not really an event, that's a special. But we need to do an event for the community where I can get my reps working and get the reps interacting with all the kids and other people, you know what I mean? So having said that, let's get back to the other point, which is these products here. So starter decks and this booster deck number 1. And a booster pack, which I need to actually bring to someone who you guys probably won't know of. Alright, let's go bring that stuff to him. It'll be a nice surprise for him as well. He's not really expecting it. And luckily we won't be too long as well. Pretty quiet in the gym today. But having said that, it is 10 AM and it's not like many people work out here. Okay. Should be very, very quick. Very quick and quite enjoyable. It'll be a nice surprise for him.
To be honest, I smell the cats as well, which may be a bit of a, I don't know, funny smell. I don't know why, but yeah. Yeah, well, they all have their quirks, don't they?
It's so quiet. Oh, sorry.
It's alright.
Thank you. Morning. This is and that's the stuff for. You want to kind of introduce yourself?
Hi, I am the new junior rep for Dynasty. I'm very excited for the journey. He's in training. He's not fully rep yet, but yeah, he's look at the stuff. Like, so he's got the decks. He's gonna have to learn to play with everyone, and then he's got this. Do you want to open that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, there you go. You got it. Let's see what we get. Oh, you got shiny. You got super rare, mate.
Pretty good.
That's really good.
Very happy.
Anyway, you've got to go back to work. So
I do, I'm working.
yeah. Okay, bye. Goodbye.
So that was, and he does a lot of, and he's going to be doing. So anyway, we're back. The plan is, you guys are going to be my notebook for the next maybe 5 minutes of me doing this. So we've got the new decks coming. From what I've seen on the WoW messages with the manufacturers, the printing is done. We're just sorting out all the cutting and like just making sure then packaging, but that should be finished up hopefully today. If not today, then it'll be early next week. If we can sort out early next week, then they're going to ship the week after, which means that they arrive on about the 15th, 16th. Once we get those stuff, we need to go do an event, which will be some point maybe on it'll be a Saturday, I think 23rd, yeah. Shaban has got a plan where he's busy, I think on the 16th. So 23rd would actually be a really, really good day to do an event in Geek Retreat. So I should probably give them a call. Part of making all of these things run and work is the fact that I have to make all of these calls behind the scenes, and I have to do all of this content behind the scenes that people normally won't see. It's all part of this really intricate web. The 23rd, do you guys have any events running on that day?
23rd?
Yeah.
Not that I know of, why?
Because I'm going to be doing a Dynasty event, like a pre-release event.
Okay, yeah, that's no problem. I can get that booked in for you. Do you know how many seats you'll need for that, roughly?
Yeah, say 3 tables, so 3 rows.
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Should be possible, yeah. What I'll do, I'll have a chat to him and then we'll try and get back to you. If you want to call back probably later today, I'll pass the message on now, try and get in touch with him. And yeah, you'll know it for you, alright?
Yeah, brilliant. Just say Hinchy called up and said about it.
Yeah, no problem, mate. No problem. I'll see if I can do what I can do for you, alright?
Alright, cheers. Appreciate that. Thanks, Connor. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. Shout out to Ethan, Connor, everyone else that works there. Really, really great staff at the Birmingham Geek Retreat. Okay, cool. Hopefully we can get that event organised, because then that would work, which then means that I also need to go to actually go to make the promotional stuff and then get that sorted. But not just that, I need to also think about what is going on next week. Yeah, next week. So the next week on the Sunday, I think. Okay, cool. So we have that plan in place for Geek Retreat, which will be 23rd. That's me predicting that we should get the stock by the week of the 11th, and then we can just go there and give everyone like free stuff again. But then obviously, okay, cool. That's in my head now. Like obviously you guys will see that I write down plans and like make plans on paper, but that's like maybe 60%, because like I need to get the bulk of it. But a lot of the fine details are all in here. Yeah, it's a hybrid planning method. The next plan would be obviously the one coming up on next Sunday, because what happened was James, the person that you did or did not just see in that blurred video, he got in contact with a coffee shop like
across the road from where I work, and we're kind of officially partnered now with stuff, and we want to run an event. At home I've got some decks that some older decks that I'm not selling, but I want to give it out for free to people, to let people embrace in the game. And a lot of people come into work here and they are interested in playing, or they've been following the journey like everyone else has been as well, and I want to do an event for those people. And also there's more people over there that I would like to actually get involved, which will be really, really important. So if I think about it like that, I should be able to get a few people coming to the event. So the whole purpose of the event should be going there, doing the promotional stuff to actually advertise and get people interested, because I think they're quite busy in the afternoon, so we'll get some advertisement whilst everyone's doing like the Pokemon event that they do there or whatever. And then once we've done that, we can then do the main event, which will be showing people how to play the game, and then letting people kind of play the game. Might have a few booster packs and stuff, hoping we get a lot of attendance, because that would be most important, especially if we can get a club running for people there. Then I think that would be really, really awesome for us to do, and I think that it would be really, really beneficial, because it means that in Birmingham we have a lot of people playing, and then hopefully over here we have a lot of people playing as well, and then joint events like cross-contamination and stuff, and people can do that. And then it's just building the community up. I think it's crazy that the guys over there as well know about us, me, the journey of doing this, and they want to support this, which is really, really fantastic. It's just, okay, I'm gonna make a few calls. Yo, hello. Have you got 5 minutes real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Sunday, I'm gonna make it Sunday so you can come.
Yeah, it's like the 10th or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be the 10th.
Yeah, so it's not this Sunday.
It's next Sunday.
It's the week after. Cool.
Yeah, it's the week after.
I got the weekend off, but Saturday I'm doing something, so I couldn't make that.
Okay, fire. Yeah, so that's Sunday. The plan will be, you bring Shaban with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see, because obviously it's a Sunday. They have this Pokemon event going on the weekend.
Okay.
And they say it's pretty busy in the afternoon, so it means that we've got a lot of foot traffic and a lot of people that go to the event. I'm gonna bring,
cool.
All the other extra decks that we have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring them all, and then we're just gonna give them out. I'm not gonna sell them online, so we want to give out as much product as we can.
Yeah, that'll be good, especially if there's a bunch of Pokemon players nearby.
Exactly, and then 5 o'clock, that's when we actually do the demonstration stuff.
Yeah.
So obviously you'll be there, Shaban will be there. MJ's actually going to be coming as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so MJ's going to be coming, and then Rayan, I think Rayan should be coming. I'll need to give him a call. But if that's the case, then I can get you and Rayan playing and showing everyone what it's like. And then after, we can go out for dinner or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've got, we should finish around 7, and then there's a Weatherspoons that's recently opened up, so we can just get some dinner there.
Yeah, sounds great.
Something chill there, and then it should be good, but it's just building that relationship again. Did Ash get back to you?
Ash?
Email.
Actually,
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay, I might pop in again today to go see him and just let him know the plan as well. But you're happy to do that, yeah, on Sunday?
Yeah, more than happy. I'm free all day.
Okay, brilliant. So just brush up on the rules then, and then I will speak to you later on about some other stuff.
Here's a secret. We don't play the game every day, so when we need to do events, I have to get people to study up again, to refresh, because we we work jobs like normal people.
Okay, I'll speak to him about. I know you're at work.
Okay, man.
Okay, speak to him about.
I hope you have a good day.
You too. Speak to him about. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, that's one phone call down. Obviously, we know that the day is going to be busy. It's just thinking, how do we promote this properly to actually maximize it? Because one, we want people playing, learning people, teaching people how to play, but we need enough substance, which obviously means I need to make content on YouTube, which is why you guys are seeing this. But I need more content as well, but then there's just a whole pile of content that really needs to get made, but my time is so limited, so it's kind of hard to get all that made. But that's fine, because as long as we have people playing the game, then it kind of means I have something going on weekly for people. I may not be there weekly, but I could, play someone there and then have someone look after and see who is coming. But then obviously I need to promote that as well. But I know at least, minimum, there's going to be at least 2 reps. And the goal simply is to give people this enjoyment and give people this experience to play the game, and organising it and making sure everyone, has the opportunity to be a part of this and have a bit of a ignition in our local store, which will then allow, hopefully more people trading or more people playing, or it's just a way to filter and get them to go to an event in Birmingham, which is bigger, which is a lot more something that we normally do. So it does work, and because Birmingham isn't too far, people should want to go there, especially if there's a bunch of free products as well. So we can definitely try and do that. But most importantly, now I've got kind of that rough plan, I need to go speak to the owner, Ashley, to let him know what the plan is, because then he can promote in his ways as well, which would be really good, which will then kind of funnel the people that he's already in contact with during the whole of next week days. And then as he does that, it means that will funnel people to that weekend, and then once we get that congregation of people, we can then funnel them into the next bit, which will be really, really awesome. So yes, distributing cards and also building a community.
That plan that I made didn't go to plan. It's still part of the plan, but the super intricate way that I was explaining to you guys didn't go that way, but it's still moving in the right direction, which shows that anything is kind of, as long as you make something in that direction, then you still move in that direction. It doesn't have to be the same exact way that you perfectly planned.
Alright, now I have that rough plan, I'm gonna actually go to the coffee shop and then let the owner know the plan. And the reason why is because, one, it's like a 2-minute walk, and 2, it's easier to talk face to face or on call rather than over text or email, because then people actually know how you're communicating. It's just so much easier.
Always speak to people face to face, because if you have a problem or if you have anything, it's better to say it to their face, and half the time people won't be willing to say it to someone's face. But communication is really important, that's why you need to see expressions and stuff.
It is an absolutely lovely day, and it's just over there. Is Ashley in? I thought it was going to be in. He's not. I have to to give him a ring on his number. Alright, so obviously because we got told to call Ashley, let's give Ashley a call and see if he picks up.
Welcome to the O2 message.
Don't think he's gonna pick up, so might have to give it a different day.
What happens when something doesn't go to plan? Adapt, move on, and accept what's happened. And then you can like keep on developing and moving. Good tips.
Ultimately, that's the planning side. Like, I can never plan more than like a month in advance because so many variables get in between that time and it's just harder to do. But now we have a plan, and you know, we told people, we'll probably call them again at some point just to try and reiterate it all. But yeah, I think we're ready for the coming month. Very ready and very excited. Which I guess means we have to get to the next portion, which is something absolutely terrible happened, and I'm not happy about it.
We don't have Wi-Fi,
which affects the business in a way. I've got data, like mobile data, but I don't have a lot of it because I'm not on an unlimited plan. But like, I have sparing amounts, so I would have to kind of pick and choose the most important parts for me to actually go online and submit or do whatever. So I guess what I can do is all like the non-Wi-Fi stuff, which would be editing. I'm gonna give you a behind the scenes.
there is always something to do. Ever since I've started making this game, there is something every single day. There is not a day where there is nothing to do, because if there's nothing to do, then the game isn't alive. And as much as the game is alive, I have a list of things that I can pick and choose at. Luckily, a lot of it is also offline and you don't really need the internet for it.
I mean, you won't be watching this, me editing this, because how can I be editing that? But you'll be watching the thing that I would have previously uploaded. So yeah. I've genuinely never felt so crippled in my life in in making this game, because obviously this game is a multi-international fan-based enterprise. So yeah, no, if there was no internet, I'm pretty much screwed, because half of you guys will actually know it from the internet, and if I don't have that, bye bye Dynasty. So yeah, the good things about the internet is that obviously you can use it and grow your brand, but the bad thing is once you don't have it, it kind of kills your business. So made a very, very nasty complaint to our internet provider. Anyways, let me get that file open for you guys to see. So this, what I'm going to be making is episode 3 of this series. I think, is it episode 3? Yeah, episode 3, which is the special. Let me show you what I've already done. I think this is literally just the first third, so that's us going to the actual convention. There's Shaban. Hello to Shaban. And then we literally just got to the part where we are with Linda Young. There is also still many, many clips for me to put into there.
In general, a lot of the clips don't actually get put into the final video because there's just so much in specials. Like, you're recording absolutely almost every minute, and to find that story out of it, it takes a while, and sometimes it's like stories here and other stories there, so you always kind of have to refine it to make it the most enjoyable to watch.
I'm no videographer and I am no major YouTuber, but my process of making the videos is quite simple. So I'm gonna teach you guys how I kind of make that episodic video stuff. So obviously you kind of vlog everything, beginning, middle, end, and then you raw stitch it together. So what I'm doing right now is just raw putting the story together in the right what's the word, chronology. Yeah, that's the right one. So you put it in chronological order, and then once you do that, you then cut it down to the important parts. So parts where I'm just standing there like it's not super important, I might cut it out. Like in general, I don't cut too much out because I'm trying to show you guys as much as I can, but also within like a 30-minute to 40-minute video, you don't want it to be too much, especially like this when it's so important. You know, maybe having it up to an hour is good, not for, you know, people's really short attention span, but I will reveal that in a future episode once maybe the game gets bigger and popular, and then I'll explain why I'm doing long videos. Also, I might never ever reveal it, so depends who watches this and who questions me. Anyways, there's like, it's just looking and doing that, so I'm gonna get on with it and talk to you guys when it's important. Okay, I'm gonna say some stuff, because like, if it was a general kind of YouTube video where I wanted to do a lot of like fine cutting, where things that you would normally see on camera would be cut out, I would do that. But because it's more of a kind of docu-series, I leave a little bit more in, just so you can see more behind the scenes stuff, rather than just seeing the final cut stuff. Because final cut videos compared to just raw behind the scene, like, there's so much context and depth that you will never ever know. It is so surreal rewatching that video, and it's so cool that I actually got to see Linda. So like, shout out to Linda for all the support, you know, all the love, like just the continual support. It's so amazing. I mean, I'm never gonna not be excited and happy about what happened. It's just a cool piece of history. Anyway, yeah, like it's just cool. I still need to just keep on adding more clips and stuff. There's so much. I'm gonna kind of give you an update when I get the next scene done, because I don't want this camera to die. Now, I'm on the second bit that I'm recording, which is the midsection of the story, and that's actually me and Shaban doing a bit of a challenge to find the first person who's like following Dynasty TCG. Yeah, it was really fun, but I'm on that bit now, just so you guys can see. That's us doing all the rules and stuff. Hopefully in the next event we can get more people that know about Dynasty TCG. I'll have something for someone at the next event. Should be an epic parcel again, but would it be the same as Jerry's? We will never know. Like, now I need to kind of layer that story together, then do the final part after, and then that's like the most basic stuff sorted. The only issue I have with making this, it's layering in between me and Shaban. And because Shaban, you're probably watching this, but because Shaban doesn't have the like videoing experience, he's given me a 20-minute clip to watch through, and like, he didn't stop recording once, whereas like in between scenes I'll stop and record so I know which I want to use, but I'm gonna have to watch all of this now. But also I didn't tell him, so kind of my fault as well. There is genuinely so much content. Oh. But what I love is like the fact that I can give Shaban a camera now, and then you just go and I get to see a whole nother perspective of everything. That's just crazy, and like, it's actually quite entertaining. from my perspective, probably isn't as entertaining for you guys because you guys won't care about that side of things. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty cool. I will give you an update once I've sifted through all this content. Siobhan, never do that again. I've just done the midsection, and that takes up about half an hour of footage. Like, my original plan with that video was to turn all the different segments into their own individual YouTube videos, because I knew it was going to be really, really long, but I didn't know it was going to be like an hour and a half long. As you know, it's not an hour and a half, that's a lie. Included, it's like about an hour, so it'll be like 20 minutes per video. But I didn't want to upload 20 minutes per video. No, I did want to upload 20 minutes per video, because then obviously it's easier for people to watch. But also, too much of the story would just get cut out and not included. So that's why I'm putting everything into one mega video. On the final portion, where it's me and Linda doing the interview for you guys, you know, having a look, you know, showing you guys what there is, and then it's done, just about, in terms of scripting the entire thing. Oh, I've just finally put every video that we need into the thing. Luckily, the third portion was just that interview with Linda. Like, you know, I just did the interview myself, and I didn't even bother to really edit it. I just took out the parts where there were like extremely long silences, where like we were just thinking, or just like re-saying the questions. But yeah, no, it's so awesome to like re-watch this, so definitely check that video out. But yeah, the scripting is basically done. And when I say scripting, I mean storyboarding. So got the final part of the video, and then all of this is the end credits section. The end credits section is always like, I don't know, can't remember when I started doing it, but actually no, I've always done this ever since like my old vlogging days, but I brought it into the TCG because there are some moments that are just so, like, you want those moments in the show, but you can't have it in the main story, so just stick it right at the end. And it's nice, a nice little enjoyable thing, you know. That's what Marvel does, and like a lot of other film studios, and I think it's always like nice to have that little extra, and it also gives people reason to see the special mentions as well. I'm not a film studio, what am I on about, bruh? So I need to sort that out, and then the next thing we do is going over all of it again. But I know this process is going to take incredibly long, making this video incredibly long, so I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is explain to you guys how it works. So now I've done the main storyboard, then I go over it, rewatch it, mark out key areas, then I have to film myself talking in the future, which is now, about the past and how I feel about it now, stick that into the video. Once I've done that, I process everything up, obviously make final cuts there, then add the music, then add the text, and then export, and then you guys get to watch it. But that's gonna take like hours and hours for you guys to see. But what's more interesting is... How are you, Ryan?
I'm okay, bro. I'm okay.
Where you been?
It's Friday today, so I've got to my brain lately.
A what?
It's Friday today, so I've got the drum my prayer and stuff like that in it.
Oh yeah,
I just finished a meeting as well, and I'll come back home now.
Yeah, how's it been?
Oh man, I'm tired, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, bro, I fucking get it. Next Sunday, are you able to come?
I should be able to, yeah.
Okay, because if you're able, then I'm gonna make the group chat. But basically, we'll get here for the afternoon, and then we'll do some promo, and then we'll run the event in the evening. Just make sure to bring my decks and stuff, yeah?
Yeah, I've got everything, yeah.
Because we need to showcase, so it'll be good.
That's fine, yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I just wanted to make sure that you're gonna come next week.
Yeah, I just passed out last night.
Yeah, that's alright. Okay, cool. I'll speak to you in a bit then, yeah?
I will speak to you.
Bye. Bye.